Reset your awareness in the present moment using the view from above method. To explain what we're doing in visualization techniques, I'm going to talk about two networks we use in the brain, being the default mode network and the direct experience network. The default mode is your brain using the subconscious mind on autopilot. Have you ever wondered why you're going about your day thinking a whole lot of random thoughts? The thoughts jump from the past to the future, and every thought triggers an emotional response associated with them, right? So our brains engage in what the scientific community calls free play. Simply put, your brain has many neural pathways that have all got learnt programs. And when we are on the default mode, the brain is activating those different pathways at random, jumping from one to the other, which is why you can be happy in one moment and sad in another. This jumping around is like a monkey swinging from a branch to a branch, playing around, which is why they call it the monkey mind. To switch off the subconscious and on your conscious mind and change which structure the brain uses, we need to access the direct experience network. To do this, you have to directly experience something using your senses. The default and direct experience networks cannot operate at the same time, which is why it's such an effective method to bring yourself into the present moment. There are several ways or techniques you can use as a hack to bring yourself into the present, like body scans, finger switching, focused attention on a particular sense, like ice baths, for example. But one that I find really good to reset is a concept called view from above, which is taken from a Stoic philosophy that originated in ancient Greece and was later popularized in Rome by particular philosophers such as Epictetus, Seneca, and Marcus Aurelius. So after you've done your breathing technique and are relaxed in the present moment, the first part of the reset module in my rewrite method, use the view from above concept. I'm going to explain it first, so you don't need to do it, so we can just walk through it. And as always, I've included it as part of a downloadable guide with audio that you can find in the file section. So let's explain the process and then we can practice it. So from your seated position, where you are just a person sitting in a safe place with your eyes closed, what you do is you come out of your body and see yourself as if you were another person looking at yourself. Imagine yourself from a sort of like an external viewpoint, as if you were just looking down at yourself from a position that is above where you are sitting. Picture yourself in your current location. Then what you do is you gradually zoom out. See the room that you're in and where it is in relation to other rooms. Then you zoom out some more and see the building that you're in. Zoom out again, going higher into the sky and looking down to see the street your building is on. Have a look around and see all the neighbors and what are they doing? Maybe they're busy talking or talking to themselves or working. Perhaps they're having a discussion with someone. Are they happy or are they sad? Next, zoom out further so that you are looking down and you can see your entire neighborhood. Continue to expand this view in your mind, basically. Visualize your city, your country, and then the earth as if you were looking down from space. You're zooming out the whole time. See the vastness of the world, the billions of other people with their challenges and problems, and how they are affected with everything. Look around at the enormity of this massive space. So from this perspective, reflect on your problems, worries, and your daily concerns. Consider how they might appear small or less significant when viewed against the backdrop of the entire world and the human population, who may have less or more than you. Try to absorb the feeling of the perspective about yourself and where you're at, what you have that you can be grateful for in this moment. This process of awareness often brings a sense of calm, detachment, and a realization that many of our worries are smaller than they seem when you have a view in terms of the larger context of the world. When you're ready, you slowly start returning to the present moment by gradually zooming back in from your viewpoint in space down to Earth, zooming into your country, then your city, zooming back into your neighborhood where you can see your building, and slowly zooming into the room where you're at. Bring your perspective back to your immediate surroundings. Retain the sense of calm and the broader perspective as you engage with your body again, and keep your eyes closed. Go back to watching the rise of your chest when you breathe in and fall when you breathe out. Then when you're ready, you can open your eyes. Let me know in the comments section what your experience is like and when you've done the actual practice, and I'll catch you in the next lesson.